Hey there, my friends. Brittany here, functional medicine and holistic health practitioner, and I just want to give you some cleaning alternatives. So if you listened to my last video, I talked about our toxicity buckets and how we want to keep that level as low as we possibly can. So giving you guys alternatives to our cleaning supplies is going to be a great start, because we think that we're using things that are helping us, but they're actually harming us. And because there's just so many chemicals and toxins and so many things that we use on a daily basis, and it all starts with laws that should be protecting us. For 4 decades, the Toxic Substances Control Act, which is one of those main chemical safety laws, has done a terrible job in protecting the public from chemicals on the market. So they've failed to protect us from thousands of untested chemicals, and they've made their way onto the market. And even worse, they've allowed thousands more of new substances to be used without having complete safety assessments. So the first one I'm going to talk about is bleach, which is probably the most popular used cleaner, especially for toilets, because it just gets everything sparkling white. But bleach is a biocide, and biocides are toxic to animals and humans. And I'll just cover just a few ingredients in the bleach. There's a ton of them, and they're all no good. But the first one is sodium hydroxide. And sodium hydroxide, it's just a strong irritant. It doesn't matter if you're breathing it in through the dust or the mist or aerosol. It's going to cause irritation to your mucous membranes of your nose and of your throat and of your respiratory tract. So definitely not good if you have asthma or already have respiratory issues. And the scary thing is that sodium hydroxide is odorless. So normally, when we smell something strong, we know that it's going to be hazardous. So it's just a little concerning, because it's not giving us any warning at all, because it has no odor. And sodium hydroxide can break down proteins in tissues, so it can kill the cells. And when you mix sodium hydroxide with sodium chloride, which is also in bleach, that's how the chlorine molecules are released. Another ingredient is sodium hypochlorite, and this is what gives the bleach the strong scent. And this is what you don't want to mix with ammonia, because that is severely poisonous. Another ingredient is sodium polyacrylate, and in the United States it's considered safe, but it's also classified toxic or harmful according to the EWG's website. So the last ingredient that I'll talk about in bleach, it's just a type of sulfate. It's a sodium sulfate, but it's an eye and skin irritant, and it's potentially toxic to the liver after you keep breathing it in. So just not good, guys. I can go into more and more and more, but I can even get into details with Windex and all of the other sprays and cleaners, but you guys can dig in more if you want to, or just trust me that they're toxic for your health. So a great bleach alternative is just going to be your simple white distilled vinegar. So it has amazing antimicrobial and antifungal properties. So what I do, for example, for my own toilet is I'll just dump in some vinegar. I never measure, guys, sorry. I will give you some measurements for other things, but when it comes to this, I just dump in vinegar in my toilet, and then I just throw in some baking soda, and you can even throw in some drops of lemon essential oil or tea tree essential oil for their strong, potent antimicrobial properties as well. But if you just throw in the vinegar and the baking soda and you let it just soak for 20 minutes, it works just as good as bleach, and it's not going to harm your health. It's not going to give you any negative side effects. I don't know about you, but when I used to use the bleach, after I was done, like, I couldn't smell anything, and I just felt it like burning. Yeah, not good. So with this, you're not going to have anything like that. It's totally good for your health. It works so well. So that's a great bleach alternative. Just simple white distilled vinegar with baking soda for your toilet. For other things, you can just get a spray bottle and put in some vinegar and a little bit of water and some other essential oils and use that as a spray and a cleaner as well. So for Windex, there's a great alternative to clean your windows and your mirrors. You just get 1/2 cup of vinegar, 1/2 cup of rubbing alcohol, and about a tablespoon and a half to 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and just 4 cups of warm water. It works so good, you guys, and you're gonna avoid that toxic Windex smell, just another unpleasant smell that you just don't want going into your body. So that's a great Windex alternative. And so for an all-purpose cleaner, a great one would be to use 2 cups of water and 1 cup of vinegar, like I was saying earlier. So if you just use the water and the vinegar and you add in about 15 to 20 drops of some antimicrobial essential oils, this could be tea tree, it could be rosemary, thyme, clove, cinnamon, all of those, and they're just great smelling too. And then if you want to enhance just for fragrance, you can throw in some lavender or orange or bergamot. So those are all great alternatives. So again, just all-purpose cleaner, just water, vinegar, and throw in 15 to 20 drops of your essential oils. So it's simple, guys. It's very effective. It does the job, and it's not going to harm your health, and it's going to smell amazing in the meantime. So I hope you guys take up this challenge and replace those toxic household cleaners with these better alternatives. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.